Hey, assalamu alaikum. Greetings, everyone, wherever you are tuning in from. Glad everyone could join us. I know it's kind of late for some on the East Coast on a Sunday night. I know some of us have to get up and go to work in the morning, but I did want to break down this quick stream real quick. I wanted to bring this to the people because it is so important and it's so critical. And I'm just amazed that none of the black so-called people are talking about this, right? Nobody's really talking about this. You got to go outside of America's control media to find this information, right? But what we're witnessing, family, what we're witnessing right now is the fall of America. We are actually living in the fall of America, and the dollar is about to fall. So major stuff that's going on, family, that I just wanted to bring to the light. That's what we do in Far Money. We always want to bring the signs of money, the signs of business. And tonight we're going to get into some of the signs of warfare. So please share, like this, get this out. If you're watching on YouTube, please make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you're on Facebook watching, please make sure you go and subscribe. Wa alaikum salam, Queen. Wa alaikum salam, Sister Victoria. Glad you could make it. Always tuned in and support, and thank you for the support. We're going to get into this because this is a heavy topic that, like I just said, a lot of us don't want to talk about, but we're going to talk about it on this platform, though, right? We're going to talk about it because it needs to be addressed. People need to know, and people need to be able to see what's really happening inside of America. That's really going to take down the whole world because it's going to create World War III, right? It's going to create World War III. So please share this out, like it. And let's get into it, family. I don't want to waste too much time because I don't plan on letting this be too long, right? So, assalamu alaikum to everybody that's joining and tuning in wherever you might be calling from. So, let's get into the first one, right? We got a couple of breakdowns that we got to get into. So, these articles go hand in hand. So, the first one we're going to get into is dumping the dollar. Record gold price justify Moscow's, that's Russia, choice to abandon greenback and bet on precious metals. Precious metals, right? So I want everybody to get this because, hey, listen, if the rulers are saying this and America's arch enemies are doing this, then it's something that we need to be considering, family, because we don't understand how all of this works. But that's what we try to bring to our people in Far Money so you can see it. You can go to RT News, Russia news to pay attention to follow this or to see the full article. Just gonna go over a piece of it, not all of it tonight, right? So you got to go and do your own study on your own, right? But we wanted to just let you see this, right? Dumping the dollar. Now this was just released 2 days ago, July the 21st. I mean July the 31st. Excuse me, July the 31st. What is released, right? Dumping the dollar. Record gold price justifies Moscow's choice to abandon greenback and bet on precious metals. Now they're gonna say some stuff in here that you really gotta pay attention to what they're talking about, family. You really gotta focus and really understand what is being said, right? So looking at it, listen at it. Washington, that's the United States. Washington's weaponization of the dollar in an effort to crush Russia's economy seems to be backfiring. The policy encouraged Moscow to pivot gold. In this week, the cost of an ounce broke the 2,000 barrier for the first time. Russia's choice to move away from storing Benjamins, that's the dollar. Y'all gotta pay attention to this. This is deep, man. This is deep, right? This is deep, family. I hope y'all paying attention. Please pay attention. Take notes if you got to. Put some questions in there if you don't understand or you don't got to read on what's really being said, right? But you definitely want to get an understanding of this because this is your future that hangs in the balance. Because if you got all your faith in this dollar, family, This is your future going down the drain. Everything you work for, everything you're doing your business for, is going down the drain if you don't prepare properly. Russell's choice to move away from storing Benjamins as a reserve currency and to gradually replace the dollar in trade was accompanied by a relentless gold buying spree. The moves were a reaction to United States sanctions. The moves were a reaction to United States sanctions, right? The primary tool of America's economic war on the world's largest country. On Thursday, an ounce of the precious metal traded at a maximum of 2,540 cents on the United States Cold Met Commodity Exchange. The growth in gold's popularity is directly linked to global economic uncertainty due to the COVID-19 pandemic, with it being seen as protection against inflation as the United States Federal Reserve money printers work over time. Y'all got to listen to this. This is deep. The price might still be on its way up, with Goldman Sachs analysts predicting to a rise to 2,300 within 12 months. This is gold. The increase in the value of gold comes as a great victory for Moscow's policy, which moved vast sums away from fiat currency and towards the commodity. In the last 5 years, the country has spent more than $40 billion building up a massive pile of the traditional safe haven, protecting state finances from currency volatility. Now listen at this quote. I want y'all to hear this, family. This is deep. And this should concern you. Because you go to work, you sell products for money, but you're getting currency. So listen, the Americans are using the United States dollar as a weapon. And Russia is absolutely correct in diversifying its foreign exchange reserve. John Mayer, partner of the investment and consulting company XP Angel, told Moscow news outlet Gaza. Gold is the best. Listen at this man now. Listen. Y'all won't listen to us. Listen at these people, family. These people are supposed to be certified in what they're doing. They're supposed to be certified in what they're doing. Gold is the best liquid investment if you do not want to be held hostage by the dollar. In September 2014, Russia's gold holding was just 10% of the country's entire forex reserves. Now the proportion stands at 23% with 299.9 metric tons. In March, Russia's central bank announced that it will stop buying gold, leading some analysts to believe the country's mining operations will start selling their metal abroad while the price is high. The prediction turned out to be correct, as the second quarter of 2020 saw the value of gold sales to foreign buyers overtaking gas. Gold took the gold buyers, the foreigners, family, overtaking gas exports for the first time since at least 1994. Y'all know how deep this is, family. Now listen, we just go over some of the highlights and what they say. The Americans are using the United States dollar as a weapon. As a weapon. See, not only y'all think they're using it against foreign nations, they're using it against you too. It's a weapon against, especially if you black in America. What really don't even matter about the color, right? Listen at this quote. Gold is the best liquid investment if you do not want to be held hostage by the dollar. This is deep, family. This is deep. I hope, come on, this is deep. So now as we shift gears here, like I said, these articles, they marry each other. They coexist with each other. We're watching the fall of America right here in real time, right? This also is on RT News, and this was released on the 29th of July, 2 days before the article we just went over. Listen what it's saying. Bye-bye, Benjamin. Russia and China speed up de-dollarization process. Must trade no longer conducted in greenback. Most trade no longer conducted in greenbacks. This is deep, family. This was 4 days ago. The other one was 2 days ago. Now check it out. After years of talking about abandoning the United States dollar, Russia and China are doing it for real. In the first quarter of 2020, the share of the dollar in trade between the countries fell below 50% for the first time, to give an indication of the scale of the adjustment. Just 4 years ago, the greenback accounted for over 90% of their currency settlements. According to Moscow Daily, the share has dropped to 46%, tumbling from 75% in 2018. The 54% of non-dollar trade is made up of Chinese yuan, 17%, the euro, 30%, and the Russian ruble, 7%. The dollar reduction, the dollar's reduced role in international trade can mainly be blamed on the ongoing trade war between the United States and China. Relationships between the two countries have deteriorated even further in 2020 after United States politicians accused Beijing of hiding the severity of COVID-19, and President Donald Trump called disease the China virus in Kung Fu. In January, Russian foreign minister explained that Moscow is continuing its policy aimed at gradual de-dollarization and is looking to make deals in local currencies where possible. Called the rejection of the greenback an objective response to the unpredictability of United States economic policy and the outright abuse by Washington of the dollar status as a world reserve currency. Movement away from the dollar can also be seen in Russia's trade with other parts of the world, such as the European Union. Since 2016, trade between Moscow and the bloc has been mainly in euros, with its current share sitting at 46%. Family, do y'all understand how deep this is? And do y'all, not just how deep it is, but the position that you can put yourself and your family in? Not so much as how deep this is, but the position that you can put you and your family in for the rest of your life. De-dollarization meaning they don't want to use the dollar as a means of trade in oil and other commodities international. Iran is one of those players. So this is warfare. This is business is warfare. This is the science of warfare here, family. Now, what we're telling you is the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan been breaking this down, telling us about what's happening and how America try to use the dollar as a weapon. But it's just not a weapon to the foreigners. It's a weapon to us inside of America, because we go to work for the dollar. Family, if you wake up one day and nobody's accepting the dollar, then what you're gonna do with it? If the other foreign nations outside of America stop accepting the dollar, then it has no use inside of America whatsoever. No more use. What use could it have? Right? Because everything that's produced, that you get, your clothes, majority of the food, everything comes from outside of America. So if the foreigners, the Arabs, the Chinese, the Russians, the Japanese, they stop accepting the dollar, Iran stop accepting the dollar, then here comes gold, or the dollar falls rather, then it got to be replaced because everybody's going to utilize gold. But the position that you can put you and your family in for generations to come, family, black people in America, we ain't never had this opportunity like this right now. We ain't never had this opportunity right here, right now. Not like this, family. Not on this level here, family. This is deep. We are watching the fall of America. The dollar gonna fall first. Get out of the dollar. Don't think that, oh man, it's a money grab. No, man, we're trying to wake you up. Our whole reason for creating this program or this platform, this brand for our money was to help the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan have students in his classroom that is studying economics, banking, money, and currency. That's why our brand is called Forward Money. We're not hiding what we all about. We are about breaking down the science of money, the science of business, the science of warfare. This is what we're giving you on a regular basis, that you can't go to no college in America and get what you hear on one of these live streams. One of them, right? And we're giving them to you continuously, consistently, right? So family, we need the support. Do how you support it. Help spread this word. Help spread this video. Get it out to everyone that you know, family. You don't have to believe us about the dollar gonna fall. Do you see gold being affected? Do you see the price of gold going up? Yes, you do. You see the price of gold going up, family. So please stay tuned and plug in to all of our live streams and all of our broadcasts that we do. So with that being said, family, this is business is warfare. This is warfare. The signs of warfare, what's going on, what Russia and China is doing, because America has been doing it for so long. Now they are fighting back. Now they are coming up with their own weapon to counterattack the dollar. With that being said, family, we will see y'all on the next live stream. Out.